This is Arts Alive. I'm Lynda Phillippi, and today our guests are Tom Norwood and Todd and Vanessa Foster. They're with the band Faithful to One, and we're going to hear all about their music. So welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's nice you could be here today.
We're glad we could be here.
Yeah. You want to just maybe, I don't know your music, so you want to start out maybe just talking a little bit about who you are and what you do?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, we're a Christian band, and we just kind of got together. I wouldn't say by chance. I would say it's all part of God's design that we're together. It's kind of a strange mixture of people that actually work. So we write songs and we perform worship nights, and God keeps giving us songs, and we keep writing them, and we have a CD that we're actually going to be releasing on the 18th of February.
Okay.
And it's just songs that are all what God has given to us, and we want to give them to the people.
Do all three collaborate on the music and the lyrics?
Tom does most of.
I do most of the writing, but I bring the songs to the band, and they put their flavor
Okay.
Yeah.
into it, and so it really is, in a sense, a collaboration. You know, what I bring to them, they always make it so much better. So
And do you all play different instruments?
yes.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I sing, and I don't play an instrument. That's my instrument, is singing.
Okay.
Yeah. Todd is the drummer.
Okay. And how about you?
I play acoustic guitar.
And then there's one other member of the band.
Yes.
Yep.
And who is that?
That's Red, and he's
Okay.
our lead guitar player.
Okay.
He also does some of the songwriting as well.
Yeah, he does some of the songwriting. Red and I, sometimes we write together. Sometimes we write alone and bring our songs, but it's all mostly just what the band makes it when we bring the song to the band, because we bring it in raw form, and everybody has a license to be creative with the gifts that they've been given by God, which his is drumming and hers is vocal, and she sings, I sing, and Red sing, and so the three of us make up the vocals.
Okay. Well, then, so obviously you're a singer. Did you have a background as a singer before you got together with this? Had you ever done any singing?
Yeah, I've sung most of my life since I was a child.
Okay.
And just, choir and church and any place that I could sing.
Okay.
So yeah, I've been doing it for a long time.
But I mean, is this the first time that you've ever done it sort of like, I guess you'd say professionally?
I guess kind of. I mean, Todd and I have been in a band previously to
okay.
this. It's not like it's not like it's our job, but it's just something we have always enjoyed, kind of on the side of real life.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You want to add something to that?
She's got it covered.
Okay. Well, so how did it happen that you got together? Do you all go to church together?
No.
Okay.
No, actually, I knew Todd and Vanessa from playing with another band before, and
With our other
mostly,
band.
yeah, mostly just acquaintances.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that we were, really friends, but when I was the worship leader at Coast Hills, I needed a drummer one Sunday, and I literally contacted 8 to 10 different drummers, and they were all busy. And a lady in the church said, "Hey, did you think about Todd Foster?" And I was like, "No, I didn't even think of that." So I tease him now because he was actually the last drummer I picked.
Wow.
But amazingly enough, he said, "Yeah, I'm free. I can come play." And so he came and played that Sunday, and then it's just been history since.
And you were planning to go into the studio within just a few weeks of that.
Yeah, just a few weeks.
And asked if I would play on that, and then it just kind of grew from there.
Yeah, yeah, and I asked Todd and Vanessa if they would like to be part of the ministry, and I thought they were going to say no. I think they thought they were going to say no.
No.
Anyway, they said yes, and so it's really, really been good.
Do you do only your own stuff, or do you also do covers of other people's songs?
We do covers of other people's stuff. Like the worship night that we have coming up on the 18th, we're going to be doing somewhere in the neighborhood of about 19 songs.
Okay.
So it's about an hour and 45 minutes.
So, I mean, what is your style? Is it more like the old-fashioned hymns? Is it gospel? Is it rock? How do you describe it?
It's not old-fashioned hymns or gospel.
It's a really
It's
good
not
question.
pop. It's, yeah, I guess some of it's kind of rock, I would say. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say probably contemporary / southern rock, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
I might describe it.
It's kind of
Yeah.
hard because we do a variety. So
Okay.
Yeah, all the songs kind of have a different, I mean, there's a common thread between all of them, but they all kind of have a different flavor.
yeah.
Well, and
do you
everyone in the
think?
band comes from such different backgrounds.
Yeah.
Red, the lead guitar player, came from the LA club scene in the 60s and 70s, and toured for nearly a decade with a couple different bands. And
Yeah.
so he's kind of the rocker.
Mm-hmm.
Vanessa and I have some soul and funk
Okay.
background. The other band that we played in did a lot of Tower of Power, and
Okay.
Earth, Wind, and Fire,
Mm-hmm.
that kind of music.
Okay.
And then Tom is the, I don't know, I
More-
guess you would call
probably
it
country,
Country.
more
yeah.
country feel.
more like,
So it's kind of
We've
interesting
got-
because
yeah.
it's a nice eclectic mix
Yes.
then
Yeah.
of styles and what you bring to it. And okay.
And that's what's neat about when, when God gives Tom a song and he brings it to us, and like you said, it's kind of in that raw form where it's like, well, these are the chords and these are the words, and it's got kind of like the bones of it, and then we all put in our own little, what if we try this here, and and we just sit and try out different things, and then that's why I think our songs come out just a little bit, each one's just a little bit different because they all have, we've influenced it in different ways. So yeah, it makes it fun.
So all the music you do, I mean, is it all considered like praise music, or do you just take any kind of music as long as it's not offensive or something and work with that too?
We do mostly stuff that is mostly praise music.
Okay.
We feel that God has given us gifts and abilities, and because He's given it to us, we want to honor Him and give it back to Him. And so we really don't have the desire to go out and perform or do concerts and make $1 million. That's not our plan.
Okay.
Our plan is to really just honor Him for who He is.
So you won't be building another Crystal Cathedral or anything?
I don't think
the
so.
proceeds of this CD.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think so.
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
All right.
yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
And so at this point, you're planning to release a CD,
Mm-hmm.
but you're playing or your schedule is mostly church concerts.
Yeah, mostly church concerts. It depends on the venue. We're not opposed to playing outdoors or really other venues. It's just we want to make sure the venue we play at fits us
Sure.
and who we are. We want to stay true to who we are. So that's what we're trying to do.
And you were talking, I think, about something you're going to be doing this summer with.
Yeah, we're playing at a camp this
Okay.
summer, camp for children with disabilities and their families, and it's we're just going to be leading an evening of worship for the families, and from what I understand, I guess that the kids get to do some really fun activities that normally would be really difficult for them, so they have different equipment, and it's just more conducive to whatever disability they might have. So,
yours
we're
is-
looking forward to that.
Yours is kind of the fun element of this. I mean,
Yeah.
the, sort of the evening's entertainment kind of thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That'll be great.
Yeah,
Yeah, we kind of feel like it's fun to worship God.
yeah.
For who He is and why He created us. I feel like He didn't give me the gift of being able to write songs so that I could just write them and then put them in a filing cabinet at home. He gave them to me so that I can share with people. And I've had lots of people tell me that, they were blessed by the song. that-
Just hearing it
so,
or whatever.
Yeah, just listening. So
Well, I think it's like anything else, whether it's a song or, a poem or anything that you do, you kind of put it out there and people interpret it or they're inspired by it
Yeah.
as they're so moved, right?
yeah, absolutely, yeah. And I've had people ask me, well, how do you write your songs? And the answer to that is I don't write the songs, He does. I'm just the receiver of what He gives. And I usually go into my bedroom by myself and I just grab my guitar and I start playing, and before I know it, wow, there's a song.
Something's come. Okay.
Yeah, so that's how it happens.
How did you guys decide to do the CD?
It was
I don't know,
kind of
I
already in the
guess-
works.
Yeah.
Yeah,
with
I
you
was
before
I was
we were
planning
part of
on
that.
doing it. I was planning on doing a CD because it's kind of a long story, but back in 1996 is when I decided to quit being who I was and actually give my life to God and say, okay, Lord, I'm going to do what you want me to do. And so I went to a concert, and in the concert, I really felt like the Lord spoke to me and said, that's what you're going to do, meaning the person on the stage. He said, Tom, you're going to be singing songs and writing songs for me. So since that date, that's what I've been doing is singing songs and writing songs and playing music with many different people. And so it's kind of a culmination of years of work. And
Where were you when you had that experience?
I was at a Stephen Curtis Chapman concert.
Okay.
And it was an interesting experience. And so, but when I get up and I get to do a worship night with these guys, I can't explain it. I just feel like I'm exactly where I need to be.
That's great.
So
in terms of your CD, where did you actually produce it?
that was at Corey Nolan Studios. Yeah,
Is that-
and he's in Salem.
Okay.
Yeah, great guy. I mean,
It was a fun process.
it was a very
really
fun
fun.
process.
Do you feel like it took a long, long time, or did things pretty much just roll right out naturally?
I don't think it took long.
Yeah, we barely knew the songs when we went there.
Really?
Yeah,
In fact, we kind of partially finished writing one
yeah.
At the studio.
while we were recording it,
Yeah.
basically.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
So, I think it went together really quickly.
It didn't
And
feel like a chore.
Studio time's not cheap, so
Mm-hmm.
you got to get in and get out
Yeah.
on a schedule. So we did that, and it turned out
Yeah.
pretty good.
Turned out well. I think it turned out well.
And how are you planning to market your CDs?
Well, the interesting thing is that we really feel like, again, in honoring God, we don't want to put a price on the CDs. So when we do our concerts, it's all donation. And we've told people, and we'll tell people on the 18th as well, if you're here tonight and you don't have any money and you want a CD, you're welcome to have one for free, because God honors that, and He has. I mean, it's amazing what He's done in our ministry. So I guess to put it bluntly, we're not going to charge. And marketing, I don't know how we're going to market. I don't know necessarily that we need to market. I think what we need to do is just go out and do our concerts, and the marketing kind of, it really has done its thing all by itself.
Do you do other things? I mean, do you have another profession besides
Yes.
musician? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm a farrier.
Okay.
I shoot horses.
Cool.
Yeah, not shoot.
I know. I
I've told people that, they're like, you
Yeah.
shoot horses? No, I don't shoot horses. I put shoes on horses.
I'm a horseshoe guy.
Yeah.
And how about you?
For you.